Are you caught up on A Mother Before Anything? Well, if you're not, make sure you subscribe to A Mother Before Anything on YouTube so you can catch up on the episodes that you missed. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop, and subscribe to us on Spotify and all other podcast apps. Period.
Sky is blue, clouds come through, rain down on me, rain down on me. You got me feeling like I'm in a dream, yeah. Girl, I never knew you was a cheater. Swear you had me wrapped around your finger. You got me trapped up in your spell, feeling like I'm in a cell. The sky is blue, clouds come through, rain down on me, rain down on me.
Hey mommies, welcome to another episode of A Mother Before Anything. I'm your host, Jazzidakid, and today is another solo episode. Yeah, we doing this solo thing. We having a time, y'all. Before we get started, make sure you guys follow us on Spotify, A Mother Before Anything, and make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop, because we drop in every single Monday. And yeah, make sure you guys comment and engage. Let me know the mommies that you guys may want to see on the show. Tag the mommies if you're in the comments. On social media, you seeing clips. Tag those mommies in the comments and things that you want me to talk about specifically with my own personal journey as a mother, and things that you guys are experiencing. We can elaborate on them. We can bring your comments up and just kind of talk about them. When I see them, I'll bring them up, just do specific episodes about that stuff. All right. And once again, I appreciate y'all. Like, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for being here. This should be a safe space for us. That's the whole point of the show. It's a safe space for us to talk, us to chat, us to mingle, and get understanding of the different ways of parenting, and just know that, hey, we can talk about whatever so that we can get over any humps, any bumps in the road. And yeah, we can heal and enjoy this experience as parents, as mamas. Like, it's really a vibe for real if you think about it. One thing that I'm going to constantly remind y'all about, I'm going to remind y'all to make sure that y'all are getting y'all sleep. I'm going to force that a lot, because just me getting an extra sleep, extra hour or two in my rest makes a big difference. Do not think you about to be sleeping for 4 hours and you're going to conquer the day all the time, because you ain't. It's going to eventually catch up with you. You might be cool today, but by next month, sweetheart, you cannot just sleep for 4 hours. I'm learning. I wish I knew the exact statistics. I should have had that pulled up right away. But if you miss so much sleep, it gets to a point where it's like, you can miss so much sleep. It'll take a couple days just for you to catch back up and get back on track. Imagine you doing that every single day. Yeah. Or think about when we first had them babies. Right. And we're not getting all the hours that we could get because the baby's waking up. We want to make sure that we're tending to the baby. We can't sleep because we healing up. It's going to be months down the road and we ain't caught up on all the sleep we needed to get. We can't be the best that we can be. So I'm saying all that to say, guys, get the extra sleep in. And we're talking about 6, 7, 8 hours. That's what I mean. Not them 4-hour rants, because it's not good for you. Skin messing up, just attitude stinking funky. When you could just be everything that you can be, you know what I mean? If you just get some extra sleep. So try to squeeze that in. Take some extra naps. Okay. Shout out to our sponsor, Positivity Alkaline Water, where we're staying hydrated, renewed, refreshed all the freaking time. I love this water, y'all. If you're in the Atlanta area, go to your local Walmart, because they are in Walmart now. And just pick you up a pack. Try it out. If you're a person that really, really drink a lot of water, you understand that there is a difference in certain tastes, in certain waters. So try this water out. You can also go on positivitywater.com and try it out and see for yourself, friend, because that's what I'm doing. And shout out to wearelax.com. We We got some of the most comfortable clothes that you're going to wear, friend. It's clothes just that you can do whatever in your day-to-day stuff. Still be cute, but be comfortable. Mommies, we out here doing our 1-2 with these kids, and we be looking a mess sometimes. Let's get dressed up, but be comfortable. That's like the motto for Lax. You know what I'm saying? So check us out. wearelax.com. See what we got. See what you be comfortable in and be cute in. Okay, period. Whew. I know I be talking a lot, y'all. I feel like I be just ranting. But I thank y'all for being here again. I gotta tell y'all, listen, I do not want to make these episodes just about Chosen. Little Chosalito. But that's my fresh baby, y'all. And I'm going through the emotions of this new thing. Like, every child is different. And some of the stuff that I'm experiencing now, I did not experience with my first two. And I think it's because my first two went to daycare early. Like, once again, I mentioned this before in another episode. My oldest went to daycare at 6 weeks. I still can't even believe that. But, which most kids do. 6 weeks after me having her, I took her straight to a daycare. Someone to watch her, and because I had to work, right? My second baby, he went like a couple weeks, maybe, it wasn't 6 weeks, but it was a couple, just like 3-4 months maybe. And he was at somebody at the daycare as well. So this time, Chosen is almost 2 years old. He'll be 2 in October. And he's going to daycare for the first time ever. He's been home with me this whole time. He's also he's more clingier than the others. So we're like cling to each other. So it's like, I feel like I'm detaching. And it's so hard to still let go, even though we're like at day 5 now, day 6. No, it might be day 7. It might be okay, it's been a week. It's been a full week, y'all. And now, let me know if y'all experience this. Like, let me know in the comments or something if y'all experience this. Chosen is going. He was fine the first maybe day or two. But these last 5 days, he has been crying so bad. Even when we pull up to the daycare, he's crying. We walk in, he's crying. He realized we leaving now. And he's been very clingy. So they're like, Chosen needs extra cuddles these days. He's been needing extra cuddles. And so I'm like, okay, it's either two things. It's either because he already get a bunch of cuddles at home. He's spoiled at home. So it's either he's just juicing the system. he either just finessing and just trying to get extra love and be a spoiled brat, sassy, because he's getting all his love. Or he's really just uncomfortable. And I can't decide in my mind, and that's where it's a struggle for me. I don't know what it is, because it's like, you want to make sure your kid is being protected. I want to make sure nothing weird going on at the daycare. They're not harming my baby or anything, so my mind can go to the worst places. So I'm like, he's not being hurt or anything like that, whatever, right? Once again, I don't think I even told y'all. The boy done got bit 2 times at the daycare. We know kids bite. And for the safety of that other kid, they don't tell us who did it. So I'm in the classroom trying to scope the scenery out. Who bit my baby? And it bit him twice in 1 week. Who is this kid? Get your kid. I'm a mama. So, but he been bit. So I don't want him to be scared going to daycare, knowing every time I come here, somebody's going to hurt me. That's one thing. So I kind of gave them like a strike system. At this point, if it happens again, I'm going to think about pulling my baby, because this is ridiculous. His first week ever should not be him getting bit. That's that. Second, why is he crying now? I know it's like, okay, I want my mom and my dad, and I see they dropping me off and they finna leave me. I don't want them to leave me. But is he okay while he's here? You know what I'm saying? Is he comfortable here? Is he bored? Like, I don't know. My mind goes to the worst places, y'all. Please tell me y'all experience with this, because I know everybody has their own. But I'll feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that kids just kind of, it's new for them. And they just trying to go through the motions of trying something new. I will hope it's just that. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying that it's just that. It's just really hard, y'all. I've been really so close to just like, I don't want my baby to feel uncomfortable. I don't want him to be like, they just leaving me and putting me off on these people. I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that to him. So let me know, like, y'all, let me know y'all experiences on sending y'all kids to daycare for the first time. Please, just so I can, I can feel a little better. Oh, I'll be so close to pulling them every day. But let's get into the real topic today, y'all, because I've been seeing it way too much and it's making me mad. Not gonna lie. Women, why are we body shaming? Why? Why are we body shaming? Like, it's the craziest part be it's mothers that are mothers that know what it feels like to be a mother, that know what the body does, that's shaming other mothers. We're not showing, it's two things. We're body shaming, but we're also not showing grace to other mothers. What is that about? What's he for real? Like, people just say anything, and it starts on social media first. Y'all know social media. People have free will to say whatever they want. They have free will anyways. But then you get a platform and you get to twiddle your fingers behind your phone. You get to say whatever you want. Anything goes. So why are we body shaming? Why, did you forget that when you have a child, the chemical imbalance that happens, first and foremost, it's like a literal transition that happens in the physical first. Your little baby is literally coming through you, whether you're getting cut or whether you are giving birth naturally. There's a transition happening. That baby comes out, but in your body, oh my gosh, hormones raging from the beginning, once you get pregnant. And when the baby comes out, it's like, yo, what is going on? Your body is created for this. Don't get me wrong. God snapped. He did it. He created your body to do this in the first place. But now we have to understand, how do we operate and try to be normal after this transition happens? I've never had a child before, and then now this child is coming out. My body's tweaking. My emotions, oh my gosh, how do I get this? And so now I'm just gaining a bunch of weight because I'm hungry because you're breastfeeding, or just because your body's trying to get back to normal. You're hungry. You have cravings. You're eating. Food is fire. Fire eats. Like, fire eats. And you got and then most of us eat because we're emotional in the first place. So we're emotional and we're eating because of our emotions. Me, I'm not gonna lie. I connect my emotions to food sometimes. So if I'm feeling like real vibey and I'm just chilling today, let me grab me some steak tacos, little cut water or something. I don't know. It's just that kind of day. But sometimes it'll be that kind of day 5 days out the week. Next thing you know, my back grew a little bit more. For an example, I lost initially 10 to 15 pounds during my weight loss journey. I feel like I've gained it back in a matter of a month, just because we were vacationing, we were eating fast food every day, and I'm just not staying consistent with my regimens, right? So I feel like I've gained my weight. I stepped on a scale and it's like not changing for a long period of time. So I'm like, okay, well, I gained that weight back. So now what I got to do? But we got people on social media that'll be like, I feel like I said this before, but somebody was like, somebody was like, sis, you losing that weight or whatever on one of my videos. Somebody was like, oh, I don't know. It was a man. He was like, I don't know why y'all lying to these women. Then Cat Williams say we're not going to lie for 2024. Ooh, here's the kicker. A woman came right after him and said, right, they know they need to stop lying to her. She is not losing that weight. Ooh, and him and her going back and forth like they know my life. Here he come. Hakeem wouldn't be with her if she had them kids. Whoa, she like, right, this, that, and the third. Y'all, got me figured out. So they think. But it's a woman. It's not even the man. First of all, I don't know why men do that, but whatever. Some men just be like that. But a woman, and I guarantee she had a child. I think I tried to go to her page. I feel like it was private. But it's not just her. It's other moms that'll comment and say stuff, and they got kids. Why are you talking about someone's body? And you can relate. Did you not experience this? Or did you just snap back? Because we do have moms that would just snap right back. Praise God. Oh, he blessed you. If you're able to snap right back after having them kids. Everybody's body is different. That's the number one thing we need to remember. Everyone's body is different. We should not be shaming anybody, especially after someone having a child. The changes that we go through is insane. And for you to say that directly to a mother is ridiculous. Let's show some grace to people. Let's be nice. Like, I know it's easier said than done because I know people gonna always comment, but y'all, cut it out for real. People go through a lot in their minds. You do not know what people are going through. You got to be careful what you say to people. Period. Especially a mother. Let's chill out on the mamas for real and have some grace. Let's talk about them mamas that don't show grace to the other mamas. Ooh. Older mamas. Ooh. Not showing grace to us younger mamas. Ooh. Cause girl, I ain't do nothing like that. Girl, I ain't do nothing like that you doing. You're not me either. You were mothering in 80 something or 90 something or 70 something. I'm mothering in 2020, the 2020s. 20 to 30, 40 years later. Completely two different times. Let's not compare. Let's not compare your mothering to mine. And even if you decided to have a baby the same time as me, we're not going to parent the same. We were raised differently. Like man, just the different things that I hear from different moms and how they just say, "Well, I didn't have to do it like that because X, Y, and Z." Well, I am. I'm going to mother the way I'm going to mother like that because everyone has their own experience as a mother. Know that you are doing a great job and you're doing the best that you know how. Please do not compare yourself to other moms because they're saying they parented this way or it's working for them, because what works for them may not work for you. I know that's a cliche saying, but it's not the same. It's not the same dynamic. Everyone's parenting styles are different for a reason. Everyone, hold on. Let's take it back to one of my episodes with one of the other moms. Everyone's child needs something different. Everyone's child needs something different. You have to parent each child differently according to how they need to be parented. You get what I'm saying? And all three of my kids may need to be parented a bit differently. Don't compare yourself. You're doing a great job, mama. Okay. But yeah, like with older moms, I'll say it seemed like back then, it seemed like all they had to do was just be moms. If I'm not mistaken, like I could be totally wrong. And everybody's experience is different. But it seemed like with older moms, they just had to just be moms and just be kind of just taking care of their kids. And that's all they knew. It seemed like they were just either they have a job, so they go to work and they come home, make sure them kids fed, and do the same thing every single day. It don't seem like they did much fun stuff with, it just seemed very, just kind of comparing as a whole. Obviously, like I said, everybody's stuff is different. But as a whole, it seemed like a bunch of older moms had to just literally go to work, tell them you're going to do what I said because I said it, and that's that. Dang, you just so serious, mama. Like, they were serious, and they was on routine, and that's that. Times are completely different now. First of all, us today, we're not going for just what they say do. Mom should be in the house. No, we're not taking no for an answer. We're going to say why we got to do that. We're going to question things today. These days, we not going for none of that. Shout out to the new gen. We appreciate our mamas from back then. Back then and back when. We appreciate y'all for paving the way, but it's a whole new wave now. We're not taking no for an answer, and we're not just going to settle for anything. And we going to do what we want to do and still mama. That's the difference. I think today we focus on being a parent, going through the different motions of being a parent, but we also like, hey, I'm going to consider me too. It's a lot of this. I've been hearing self-care so much more these days. Self-care is a thing. I do not think that our mothers back then did not have self-care. That wasn't a thing. They weren't even caring for themselves that much, except for people that experience obviously like trauma or their parents wasn't thinking about them and I am so sorry if you ever had to experience something like that. If you felt like your mother was not mothering for you, and she didn't, she wasn't there for you emotionally or to talk to you, or she just kind of pushed you to the side, or if you experienced any trauma in your life with your mother or your grandmother, or I am so sorry, deeply sorry. And that stuff makes me so emotional because I hear so many crazy stories. And that's why we have this show and have invited other moms to come on and talk about their story, because man, everybody didn't just have a mama to raise them and everything was good. It's the complete opposite for some. And if you're listening to this or you're watching this and you had to experience something like that, hardships or trauma as a child with a parent or a mother, I am truly sorry. And I pray that you find the healing that you need to be a better you today. And even further, I pray that you get that healing. And as you parent today with your child, you will give your child not only just what they need for them, but you will be better to show them the love that you did not receive. In Jesus' name. I don't play about that kind of stuff. I do not like when the youth experience something like that, and then it has to be shown. It'll trickle down to their kids. I love when people take something that they experienced so hard, so traumatic, and they do a whole shift when they become parents. Oh, you a fire piece of work. But I do want you to be healed, though. I don't want you to just go through the motions of making sure your kids don't never experience what you did. I want you to be healed as well, though, because your well-being matters. Yes, we mothers. A lot of us are mothers before anything. But we have to be healed. We have to walk in our healing as well so that we can be the best us. You not just here for your kids. Reminder, you're not just here for your kids. You matter too. Consider you. However that looks. You matter too. How about we all matter together? You mattering with your kids. That's fire. You get to live and live life more abundantly. Ooh. I sound like a pest a little bit. Y'all, but I'm saying, back to the topic, like for the mothers back then, they don't seem like they really thought of themselves. They just parented. They did what they had to do to survive. Today, we are doing what we have to do to survive, and we having fun with our kids. We the new parents. People be comment stuff, and I may be on there like dancing with my kids, doing something silly. They be like, "Dang, we the new parents." And we still children. We still we're finding joy in doing this thing. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, parenthood, and going through the motions of learning your new self as a mother, and then you got to mother these kids. I'm watching my oldest, my daughter, and I'm just like, you're 7 years old, and I can have a conversation with you, girl. You're like me all over again, but you're a new me, like new and approved me, like just beyond what I was like. And it's just so dope to see, like, you came for me. I know that's right. I just think, and so now I try to have these conversations with mothers that are older and tell them like how things are today. A lot of them are not receptive to that. And they so standing their ground and they're so stuck in their ways. They not going for none of that. They like, girl, well, that don't work. That don't work over here. That's not what I'm. My mama didn't do that for me. Oh, we not going to do nothing like what your mama did. Because our parents, mamas, it's a whole nother conversation. Our parents, mamas. Baby, you do what I say and that's that. I don't care about what you say because I'm your mama. And what I say goes. So you going to do what I said and that's all that matters. Dang, where's the joy? Where's the peace? Where's the love at? Calm down. Why are you so hard on me? Mom, where's the nurture? Don't just cook me a meal and that's it. I need to talk to you about some things. So that's why it's a generation of like that type of mom doing that to their daughters. And then either they do it to their daughters, or like it's just like a generation, it's a generation of mothers being hard on their girls. And that's why girls go out and do certain things, because they did not feel comfortable enough talking to their nurturer, their mommy, about certain things that they want to do. Now, today, our generation, me personally, I went to this convention about like talking about periods and stuff like that. It was called Me Period. Very dope event. Very dope event. Very inspirational. Very what's the word? I just was very informed about a lot of stuff about periods. I didn't even know girls can start their periods as early as like 7 or 8. My God, that's my baby she's 7 now. Next year, she could possibly start her cycle. You know, y'all, there's girls that will literally be on their cycle and don't even tell their moms because they don't feel comfortable. Back in the day, mamas would tell girls, oh, well, you a grown woman now, so let me make sure I watch you or something. What? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, this will make me cry. I don't even know what this is coming out of me. You didn't tell me or you didn't warn me, but you cussing me out about it happening. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I had tears in my eyes when I went to that event because it was so informative. There's moms that tell girls, yeah, I gotta watch you now, cause now and they'll make you. They won't even help you put your pad on. There's girls that experience their moms not helping them put the pad on, them figuring it out for themselves. They don't know how to clean up. You got to clean up extra now because it's stuff coming out of you. You barely, it be 8 years old. Your hygiene ain't the best. You don't know how to clean your poopy, right? But now I got blood. TMI for the guys that's watching. I'm sorry. But yeah, you got to know this because if you have a daughter, you're going to have to know this. They need your help. But you're telling me you're not going to help me? You're going to make me figure this thing out by myself? So then if I make the decision to go out and just go mess with boys or talk to boys or do something and I wind up pregnant early, you didn't tell me or inform me that I could get pregnant now. You just got mad at me about my period coming. Y'all, mamas, let's not make the mistake of doing that. Today, we're different today. We know too much today. There's too much. Knowledge has increased. Technology is there. If you just don't know how to talk to your daughter about it, look up somebody having a conversation with their daughter. I guarantee somebody recorded it on TikTok. I guarantee there's going to be an Instagram reel of a mom talking to her daughter about her period, and she had her period earlier. Knowledge is what to increase now. We know way too much. There's no way we should not know how to have this conversation with our daughters. And matter of fact, sometime this week, I might end up talking to my daughter about it. And actually, I wonder, should I wait until it actually comes? I don't know. I'll figure it out though. Some conversations I'm about to get ready to have with my daughter because she's old enough to understand. And she got to know, hey, if something pops up in your underwear and it's unfamiliar or it looks disgusting, tell me. And I'm going to help her every step of the way. I'm really big on healing, y'all, and making sure that you're giving your kids the life that they deserve and making sure that you're conversing with them and talking to them. I'm going to make it a thing to talk to my children, literally, and let them talk to me and make sure they let me know how they feel about something so we can know how to move accordingly as parents with our kids. That is so important to me because I've seen so much. I've heard too many stories, and I refuse for my kids to grow older and be like, "Oh, you didn't talk to me, or you didn't pay attention to me. I don't feel like you respected me, or I feel like you was mean to me." Oh, that'll break my heart. So, but the main message today, guys, number one, take care of yourself. Get that rest. It's not just normal. It's not just sleep. That's where your body is healing. Your body is rejuvenated. Your new cells are reproducing. Everything is healing while you're asleep. Your mind is being renewed. Literally, look up. I need y'all to do your homework. We could all do it together. Research the importance of going to sleep. And then I guarantee your mind will change about going to sleep. And you're going to be like, let me get that extra hour or two in. I told y'all, I stepped on the scale and saw a difference in a matter of, I woke up and I wanted to stay up, but I was like, nope, let me go back to get bed for another hour or two. I stepped on the scale that morning and saw something. I went back to sleep for 2 hours, woke back up. I was down a pound. If that don't ring a bell for y'all, it needs to. We be talking about this weight and this extra hormonal weight. Go to sleep, Steak. Take your tail to bed. Stop scrolling on that foam. I'm talking to me too. Go to bed. Second, let's stop body shaming each other. I know it may be funny and social media got so many jokes, hee hee ha ha, but seriously, we don't know what people go through in their minds. Let's stop body shaming and have more grace with each other. Even people that don't have children. Let's have grace and let's stop body shaming women, period. It's not funny. It's not. Number 3, older mothers, if you're listening, show your younger mothers grace and understand that there is a different time now. There was a time then, this is a new time. And when our children get older and become mothers, it's going to be a whole nother wave of things that we have to get used to. Or we have to understand, even if we don't agree. Because what worked then does not work now. May not work now. Let people parent how they want. Yeah, we got to allow each other that space to be able to parent the best way we know how. We don't need no judgmental people pointing. We all learning. There's no handbook for parenting. And once again, every child is different. So you have to parent every child differently. Every child. And yeah, that's the main thing, y'all. And always, I'm always rooting for you. And I want you to know you're doing a great job, mommy. You are doing the best that you know how. I love you. If nobody told you they love you today, I love you. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are loved. You're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can. And shoot for the stars, girl. Shoot for the stars. Chase after what it is that you want, whatever you desire. Seek God every day. If you do believe, if you choose to, ask God, hey, what do you have for me today? How can I be a better me today? How can I be the best that you have for me to be today? Ooh, that's good. I didn't even say that this morning. I should say it when I get off here. Yeah, God, help us to be the best that you have for us to be. Stay encouraged. I love y'all. And I thank y'all once again for watching. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, follow my socials, Jazzidakid everywhere. Jazzidakid Nim on Facebook. And yeah, comment some stuff y'all want me to talk about for real. And I'm going to catch y'all on the very next episode. Okay. Peace. Love you, mommy.